and welcome to the special edition of The People's Princess. We're talking about Dogs Running Free,
Dogs
a fantastic
running
project.
free. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Would you describe the music as being a springboard for the other activities of the group?
I would.
Then springboard. This isn't very interesting in itself, is it? Making music in a room, that's been done before.
The whole thing was videoed and pictures were taken and blogs were blogged from within the creative
Sphere? That's interesting.
That is interesting, Nick. And what's even more interesting is that it's being released to the world, as far as we can see, for free.
But that sounds ridiculous, Ben. How can
Well,
these people possibly afford to do this all for free?
It does sound ridiculous, Nick, but I'll tell you how.
How
They support themselves with other artistic and creative endeavours.
do they?
Yes, they do.
Don't they just have jobs, Ben?
Yes. The name of the project and also the name of the first song comes from a sign I saw that says Dogs Running Free on it. What did you think of that?
I thought it was a powerful piece of moving musical extraordinariness.
Do that again. Melp. I need somebody. Melp.
Ben, tell us about your Melp.
Melp is a sort of postmodern take on a classic.
Like the Ferrero Rocher?
This song will make you happy. This song will make you young. This song will make you...
Ben Walker, from Dogs Running Free, here to tell us about his song Happy. Ben, the song's called Happy. What's it about? Is it about being happy?
Happy is about being happy, Nick, but it's also about needing to be happy.
It would be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donna Moisho Pandora
There's an interesting interlude to the album.
There is, yes.
There is,
Yes,
there is.
yes.
I believe it's called Mum and Dad Exploded.
That's right, it did.
What do you know about that, Nick Gill?
That's a funny story.
Is it? That's incredible.
Heard it here first, Ben.
His flatmate's name is Spider, but really he's called Derek.
Ben Walker, you wrote a song about being a hipster and how it was awful.
Yes, I did, Nick Gill.
You alright with that?
Slightly embarrassed. There's an amazing moment towards the end of the album where the band included the sound check from the beginning of the session in the actual recording.
That's a very interesting point to make, and I think it's really crucial to the whole experiment of the project itself. The band will bring us into their world and show us this raw, unfiltered, unproduced side of the music they're making, while at the same time not really bothering to play it that well.
It's not so much pulling down a wall as running headfirst into a wall that was never actually there in the first place, and thus falling face first into the end of the project.
So the whole end climax of the whole project endeavour aspirational thing that we all did in the room in your parents' house, what really we came down to at the end was a song called The Incident. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about how that was created, because it was created by being written, wasn't it, rather than by being spontaneously gelled.
Was
from brain.
created by being written. It's based on an iPhone game called The Incident, in which a small man has things plummet onto his head, and we were really trying to represent the plight and the pathos of this small pixelated man in a way that would make it available to a wider public.
Yeah, specifically the wider public who quite like Ben Folds. Wouldn't it be much better if the music was really good, though?
Well, funny you should say that, Nick, because it turns out the music is really good. I feel like we're in an episode of Rainbow. This is a bundle. It's extremely good.
Oh, God.
Dogs Running Free is available everywhere.
Everywhere. For
now,
free.
Dogs
Right
Running
now.
Free is
Incredible.
everywhere.
It's
It is
powerful.
everything.
It's
Dogs
very
Running
moving.
Free is
I
everything.
recommend it. Balls now.
Balls now.